It's Q&A Wednesday, and I'm smiling because Lauren looks so cute behind the camera. Okay, so today we've got a question that a lot of people with new construction are dealing with, and this is from Allie in Denver, where there's a lot happening in multifamily. She said, I was recently hired for a new construction project that's still a few months away. One of my highest priorities is finding the right employees for this really special project. I've been following Sprout for several years now. You guys seem to have such a tight team. Any tips for an on-site manager on how to build a stellar team? Allie in Denver. Allie, thanks so much for being a Sprout fan and following us, and we really do. We're a really close-knit family. We have a lot of fun, and I'm going to share with you some of the things that have helped us because a lot of it has been trial and error, so I want to save you some of that. The first thing with building the right team is getting very clear on what kind of a team do you want? What do you want it to feel like? What's important to you? What qualities are you looking for? Now, I'm sure you've been a manager before, so you've had experience with teams. Think back on those experiences. Who were your superstars? And identify now, really drill down to the qualities that they possessed. What was it? Was it skill set? Was it attitude? Was it a combination of both? And then think about those employees that you've really regretted having on your team or have been, a factor that have led to problems, and write down those qualities. And then when you do that, it really lets you analyze why. And that's the important factor to start with. Now, when you go out looking for these employees, you want to set the expectations very early on, and it starts with your hiring process. A lot of times I read these kind of ads. They say leasing agent needed or leasing consultant, must have experience, a people person, and have reliable transportation, and $14 an hour. And when I think about that, well, that's not bad in itself. I don't want somebody that just has experience, says they're a people person, and has a car. To me, that's the minimum. So you want to hire right. Outline exactly what you're looking for. And that includes things like your core values, listing in there what would not be in line with your core values, and also things that are non-negotiable, some qualities that this person has to possess. So you're setting those qualifications early, and at the end, signing off with saying, if this is your dream position, or if this sounds like you, apply. You want to set the bar high at the very beginning because this is the time when you can be picky. And a few other things, you want to have them do a little bit of legwork beforehand. So let's say these are people that are going to do some of your marketing and they're going to be writing social media posts. Have them submit examples of the kind of things that they would post. Have them write a retention plan or what they've done for a resident event. Whatever it is, you want to have them do a little bit of the legwork beforehand so you can see the caliber or the quality of their work. And in the blog, I'm going to give you some very specific tips, free forms that you can put together that really drill down and get to the core of what you're looking for. And then as you're sorting through responses, be ruthless. If you ask them to submit something or you've asked for a question to be answered and they've left it blank, or spelling and grammar is important to you and their spelling and grammar is terrible in their application, it's a red flag. If they're not being careful here when it's the most important and they're trying to make the best impression, this isn't going to change once you hire them. So again, be ruthless in this selection process and reach out to your network. Think about it. You want an A player to be on your team, all A players. Reach out to others that know A players because that attracts. And finally, once you do have a team in place, and hopefully it is rocking and rolling and things are going great, when you find a hiccup or you find somebody that just is not working, you need to be quick to make a change. And this is a lesson that has been really hard for me because I'm a people person and I hate to let people go. But the reality is I read something that was really powerful to me, and it said, would you personally want to be the employee that knew that your boss thought you're never going to go anywhere with this team, and really I'm just looking for the opportunity to fire you? How would you feel if you were that person? Wouldn't you want to be told as soon as possible so you could move on to the next adventure? So the term that was used was free up their future, and really it's freeing up their future and freeing up yours. And that's what it is to build a stellar team. Taking your time to hire, but being quick when somebody doesn't fit that team because it's really not going to change. So these are just a few of the pointers that I've learned as we've built the Sprout team. And again, trial and error. Sometimes somebody can look great on paper and it doesn't end up fitting with your team. So decide what's important to you. And I know, Allie, especially in Denver, you've got great potential. We're a great industry. You're going to find the right team. So wishing you the best in your new project. And we'll catch you guys on the next Q&A.